Hi guys. So it's time. December has begun and I'm here to do my collage art glue book that I've been waiting patiently to start. So the first collage says, do you do anything special to prepare for the holiday season? Do you decorate or display something? Find an image of something that goes up around your home and incorporate it in a collage on this page. So, the first thing I thought about was a Christmas tree because we buy a live Christmas tree every year. That's just one of the things we do. We love to have a live tree. In some cases, we love it until it's a fire hazard. We wait a little too long to take it down. But in any case, yeah, we love to have a tree. So that's what I'm going to do a collage of. And I kind of thought about this tree, which is a drawing I did in this little zine that I wrote. It's a Christmas zine. You can get it in my Etsy shop if you're interested. I just write about a bunch of things, you know, to do with Christmas in my world, in my family, and yeah, it was just a fun way to share what kind of things I love about Christmas and the way that I celebrate it and the way I celebrated it, you know, when I was a kid and the way I celebrate it now and all that good stuff. All the different ways we celebrate it, you know, music. I talk about music. I talk about ornaments. What else? There is a table of contents. Holiday outings, snow, movies, books, cookies, presents, stocking stuffers, Christmas morning, podcasts, and music. And yeah, I started with the Christmas tree. So yeah, that is pretty important, the Christmas tree. That's kind of how we start celebrating Christmas or the whole holiday season. So I think what I'll do first is sketch out a tree because I want it, you know, kind of like this, but I think what I'm going to do is use different papers instead of, this is sort of a Zentangle thing. So I'm going to use different Christmas papers in these different sections, I think. We'll see how that works. I've got some new scrapbook paper from Michael's. Just bought it today. So I actually have 3 different pads because they had like a buy one get 2 free. And I couldn't pass that up. So I'm going to use some of that, maybe some book page. We'll see. So first thing I have to do is sketch out a new tree. So I figured I'd just do it on book page. Okay, if the book page will let go. So, how's everybody doing? December has begun. What are you guys feeling? Are you feeling Christmassy? Are you feeling the holiday thing going on? I hope so. How did I do this? This one went down further. Okay, so I finished drawing it. Now I think I will trace it and then cut up the pieces. Okay, tracing paper. It's hard to see. So I'm starting to feel more like Christmas, more in the holiday spirit. I went out this morning to get a haircut. I had an appointment for a haircut, and that made me feel happy. A haircut is always a good mood lifter, right? Yeah, that felt really good. So then I went by Joann's, and I was looking for, you know, like Christmas scrapbook paper, you know, like big pads, like the one I showed you earlier that I'm going to use for this. And they really didn't have any. It was so weird. They had, you know, single sheet Christmas themed paper, but no pads. So I got a few sheets, and then I found a few other things, of course. And then I went to, well, I had to go to the co-op to get some groceries. I looked in there and I thought they might have advent calendars, you know, like with gummy bears or something, like Barbara from 49 Dragonflies is doing on her channel. She has a Haribo advent calendar, and it has all kinds of gummy treats in it. I remember her doing it last year, and it was really fun, so I'm glad she's doing it again. But they didn't have anything at my co-op, so I'm gonna have to find an advent calendar, because we always do that, even if it's just, you know, little chocolates or something. It's just fun to open something every day. So I still need to find that. But then I went to Michael's, and I got the 3 pads of Christmas paper and a few other things. And then last night I bought tickets to go see a show that we've seen the last couple of years. It's called Rhythm Circus Holiday Shuffle, and it's this fabulous group of people who, some of them sing and play instruments, and some of them tap dance, like, you know, serious tap dancing, like stunt tap dancing. They're really good, and we've had such a good time the past few years. I don't think they had it last year, but the past few years before that, we went and had such a fun time. So I got tickets to that, and then I was looking up, so I'm just gonna, maybe I should trace it on the back, and it won't show. I'm just gonna trace pieces that I should cut out for each one of these. So yeah, then I was looking online for Christmas events, and I found that there's a place called the Norway House here, and they have a gingerbread house competition / exhibition. So I am gonna get with my husband and my son, and we're gonna figure out when we should go, because you have to make an appointment now to do it because of COVID, which is fine, I get it. Oh, but that's gonna be backwards. Okay, lesson number 1 learned. I need to flip over my pieces when I trace them. So yeah, I should have flipped it like that. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and find other events. I know there's a big handmade crafts sale coming up this Saturday that I'll probably go to. The thing about those is I find stuff I want, not stuff to buy for other people. So that's kind of a challenge. But yeah, I'm starting to, you know, look for Christmassy things to do for our family. And I bought a couple of silly things for our family to do together when I was at Michael's. I got not a gingerbread house, but an Oreo house. But it's like a gingerbread house. So that should be fun. And then I got a couple little like imitation pearl bead things that you put together and use an iron to stick the beads together. One is a Santa, another one is a snowflake, and then I think there was one other thing that was sort of like a Lego knockoff of Santa. So I'm looking forward to playing with those things. Hopefully my family will be game for it. Okay, so that goes there. We'll just save that scrap for something else. Okay, number 2. I don't really want that. Stockings, that looks good. I don't know if I really need to, well, I guess it's easier if I pull it out. Okay, so flip it over. So I hope this gives you guys some ideas if you're doing this same collage book. You know, I haven't done Margarete Miller collages before, but I've seen lots of people do them, like Gail, do the weekly ones all year, and I thought they looked pretty fun, so that's why I chose to do this. I was listening to Barbara's podcast, her Junk Journal podcast, the episode number 4, and they were talking about whether they liked, what do you call it, lists, you know, daily prompts, that's it, like December daily prompts. And it was fun because Louisa had a really interesting answer. She was saying she likes them if they are done by like someone she knows or has a connection to, that she doesn't like to just do random ones, you know, found on the internet. And that made sense to me. That's kind of how I feel. That's why I chose this one. Okay, flip it over. I have to tell myself that so I won't forget. And then Rhonda without an H, she was the other guest with Louisa, and she was saying she does not like daily prompts at all. She said it must be the rebel in her that she just does not like people telling her what to do. So she's not doing December daily prompts. And then I think Barbara kind of was a little bit similar to Louisa. She was talking about how a lot of the lists, the prompts are just too vague. They'll be like one word. And yeah, that made sense to me. Like, you need a little more guidance than that. That's why I like these prompts, because they're something you can give more thought to. You know, it's in the form of a question. Some of these are. It looks like they're all kind of different. So it's not the same format every day, which is nice. That'll give me some variety. Okay, I think I can throw these out. These tiny little scraps. I can do it. Okay, number 4. I don't think I want to do that one. Can you guys see this paper? Yes, okay, good. Because I wanted you to be able to see what I'm looking through and which ones I'm picking or not. Or not picking. I think that one's good. I like the gold sparkle. Okay, flip it. So I'd be curious to hear if any of you are doing December dailies, or if you're doing any kind of special junk journal thing for December. I don't do planners, so I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, I'm going to cut out the rest of these, and then I will be back. Well, maybe I'll show you I'll just flip through these papers so you can see. I'll definitely use that one. this one's a little weird. Yellow doesn't seem like a Christmas color to me, so I'm gonna skip that. This one I will use. Nope. I might get an edge off of there, but no, I think I'll skip it. This one's good. This one's good. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got about 8 left. No. Maybe, let's see. Definitely birds. I wanted to get the birds. Yes, on the polka dots. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 is 10. I think that's all I need. I'll use that one if I need another one. Yep, that's cute. And more plaid. Okay. Okay, so I will be back. Okay, so I've got all my pieces cut out and numbered on the back in case I get confused. This one I cut out some wrapping paper, so that's kind of nice, a little shiny bit. So now I'm just going to glue these onto the book page because I think it'll be easier to just glue them on here and then cut out the whole thing as one piece, and then I can glue it onto this page. It'll be a little thick, but it seems like the best way to do it to me. So I just need a glue page. All right, let's get going here. So this is a little more exact than most collages that I do, but I really wanted to make this tree. And I'm not sure yet what I'll put around it or behind it. Fits together pretty well. There's a couple of spots I'm I'm not sure about, but most of it fits together pretty well. I did kind of fussy cut that one because I cut the first piece I cut out of that sheet that just didn't show anything whole, so I did it again so that I would get most of the whole bird. But I think all the other ones, well, the piece one, I did fussy cut that one too. But I think the rest of them I just flipped it over and traced it in the corner so that I wouldn't waste much paper. Ooh, that one did not quite line up. Okay. If I tilt it, that'll work. I think. Let's see. That's pretty good though. I mean, it's all fit together pretty well. I think I just need to erase a little bit here. Lines. Yeah, okay. So, as you can probably tell, I'm putting a lot of glue on these. They're pretty thick. I probably could have used art glitter glue, but I didn't want to have the problem of not being able to move the piece once I stuck it down, because art glitter glue is not forgiving. Once you stick it down, it's stuck. You cannot move. Okay, I think that's it. Now I just need to cut it out. Maybe I'll leave a little border of book page around it, just a little bit, just to give it a little more interest, as they say. Okay. Oh, I got 2 pages. Okay, this one's got glue all over it. too far in there. This is not super even, but it'll do. That looks pretty good. I like it with the text around it. Okay, so now gotta decide what to do with the rest of the page. I think I'm going to put it right in the middle there so I can get this little leaf as a topper. I'm not quite ready to put it down. I don't know, I have to think. I will come back. Okay, so I decided to make some more just little trees from different book pages. And then I cut out some music as well. So I've kind of got everything situated where I want it. And now I just need to glue it down. And then I think that's gonna be it for as far as stuff I'm gonna glue onto the page. I might do some faux stitching with some markers. That's why I've got those out. We'll see. I feel like that might kind of tie things together more. Let's see if that's the right spot. Yeah, a little further out. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna cover the, don't think I want to cover that. I think we'll cut that. There, that'll do. Okay, now this one. This one's from a logarithmic table. that will look better with lining around it, sort of faux stitching. Well, now I've covered that leaf. Okay, I'm gonna put. I'll leave the leaf. So I started listening to some Christmas podcasts. I have a Christmas podcast as well. I just haven't worked on it in a while. But there's 18 episodes of it. If anybody's interested, it's called Christmas Book Review. And each episode I talk about several Christmas books. Some of them are for adults and some for kids. Okay, I think that's everything except this one, and I'm going to use the art glitter glue for this since it is so thick. That back. If we can get it to come out. This is not good. Nothing is coming out. Okay. to clean out that tip later, I guess. I don't know. I thought I got all the gunk out of it, but evidently not. This'll work. Oh dear. Whoa. Okay, I think I got it. All right. Okay. Okay, so I decided to make some more just little trees from different book pages, and then I cut out some music as well, so I've kind of got everything situated where I want it, and now I just need to glue it down. And then I think that's gonna be it for as far as stuff I'm gonna glue onto the page. I might do some faux stitching with some markers. That's why I've got those out. We'll see. I feel like that might kind of tie things together more. Let's see if that's the right spot. Yeah, a little further out. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna cover the, don't think I want to cover that. I think we'll cut that. There, that'll do. Okay, now this one. This one's from a logarithmic table. Yeah, I think that will look better with lining around it, sort of faux stitching. Well, now I've covered that leaf. Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave the leaf. So I started listening to some Christmas podcasts. I have a Christmas podcast as well. I just haven't worked on it in a while. But there's 18 episodes of it. If anybody's interested, it's called Christmas Book Review. And each episode I talk about several Christmas books. Some of them are for adults and some for kids. Okay, I think that's everything except this one, and I'm going to use the art glitter glue for this since it is so thick. That back. If we can get it to come out. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna, you know, go around these individual trees and make them stand out a little more, kind of pop off the page, hopefully. Like that. Yeah, I already like that better. Okay, so I will come back when that is done. Okay, so I drew around them. I thought I was done. And then I remembered this bottle I have where I keep my little punch holes from punching. And they go really nicely as little decorations for these trees. I've just been having trouble with my glue. Me and the art glitter glue are not getting along tonight. I think I finally got it fixed, but some nasty looking stuff came out of it. So hopefully that's over with. But I'm really liking how this page is coming out. I think it looks pretty nice. It's very festive to start the month with, which is exactly what I want. I was just listening to one of my favorite Christmas podcasts. It's called Christmas Past, and Brian Earl is the guy who does it, and he talks about the history of a lot of Christmas traditions. And the episode I was just listening to, he's talking about the Charlie Brown Christmas special, which is one of my all-time favorites. I love Peanuts and Snoopy and Charlie Brown and the whole gang. I've been reading those since I was probably, 7 or 8 years old, maybe? A long time. So, long time fan. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm done. So, yeah, if you have a little container, I think it's a good idea to keep these. You never know what you could use them for, as I just found out. So, ta-da! This is it. This is my first collage of the month. I'm happy with it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video.